What is up, my fellow real estate investor friends? I am Marshall Sparkman. I'm a mortgage broker. I own Sparkman Lending, and I wanted to talk to you guys. Everybody leaves the investor out, right? I've spent years trying to dedicate real estate investors on the options and the best way to structure these deals when it comes to real estate transactions because there's so many questions and there's so much that revolves around lending and there's so many different options, and I try to make it simple. I specialize in conforming loans. You've got hard money loans, you got private money loans, you got self-directed IRAs, you got banks that'll loan you money for rehabs. There's so many different options, right? So I wanted to kind of come to you and educate you more than anything else because being a REN member and a proud sponsor and learning as much as I have from the people in the group, I think education's a very important thing. So if you're receiving my monthly newsletter here, and I want to talk about things that are important to me as an investor, right? Got my investor cap on, and I'm thinking through this crazy market that we're in right now, and I'm like, hey, is right now the time to be buying real estate? And I get that question often, but I wanted to say it's always a good time to buy real estate as long as the deal is good. So interest rates, yes, they're high. In fact, I'll show you real quick. National average rates are like all-time high. Here's a graph chart of these are 30-year fixed rate for primary residences, but you can see, I mean, we're right at the peak of this that it's been since this chart was established before 2020, probably excuse me, around 2009, 2009. So yeah, rates are high. Okay. If you haven't been under a rock, you know that interest rates are high. But look, here's the thing. Right now, I just run a Google search real quick for Nashville average rates, or average rents. This one's 2019, but right now they're saying the average rent is $1,819 a month. So, Marshall, why are you talking about rents? Because listen, guys, rents are lower than it is to buy a house. And this is like the first time ever in history. This is good for investors, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, hey, I can actually buy a $200,000 or $300,000 property right now and cash flow this puppy because if you're putting down 20 to 25%, then you're probably going to be in a decent position to cash flow it. Although the interest rates for investment properties are about a point, give or take, depending on the day in the market, but they're about 1% higher than whatever the going market conventional rate is for your primary residence. But listen, it's just a cost of doing business. My thoughts are go ahead and buy the property now. Property is going to continue to appreciate. The average appreciation across the country is flattened out, and they're projecting now. Nashville was number nine on the Tennessee in general was number nine on the list of markets that are continuing to appreciate year over year from where they were last year. So believe it or not, we're still. I think Nashville was at like a 9% appreciation, 9 or 13. I don't remember. Let's just call it something around 10% appreciation from where we were last year. And you guys know we were in a hot market last year, man. So properties are going to continue to appreciate. They're not going to skyrocket like they have. I'm sorry to break your bubble, but they're not. But they are going to continue to appreciate. So if you can still lock in a rate today, take what you can get on a 30-year fix. Get as many properties as you can on a 30-year fix, whether if it's an investor cash flow loan or if it's a regular conventional loan. You qualify for conventional. I've got other videos talking about the difference between conventional and non-QM and investor cash flow and bank statement loans. There's all these different loan products. I can talk through that kind of stuff with you. But listen, you can get that 30-year fixed money. Take what you can get right now and then plan on refinancing it a year from now. Like it's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to refinance these notes that they have right now. So um, that's my quick thoughts on what's going on in the market right now that's going to impact you and your bottom line. Don't be afraid to buy if you find a deal. If they're not a good deal, it's never going to be a good deal. Interest rates are low or prices are high. Doesn't matter. It's never going to be a good deal if it's not a good deal, right? So it's got to be a good deal for you. Is right now the time? I don't know. It depends on the deal. So if you find a deal that you would like to run by me and get my expert guidance on the best way to structure your financing, I am your guy. So give me a call. Feel free to reach out here anytime, anyway. Love you guys. I'm out.